let's be honest, there's a number of people surely that have gone, wait a minute here, what the hell? So, this meme, explain to me why our electric bills never decrease, even though we have swapped to all LED lights, Energy Star appliances, built massive solar and wind farms, and continue, remember, to do so on arable land that becomes no longer arable, yes? I mean, only a few decades ago, well, we embraced, common sense. We had a lot of nuclear power for good reason. In Scotland, that really made sense because we had all these hydro dams. So when, people needed the minimum amount of energy in nuclear power stations that ran 24/7, well, they would reverse the generators of the hydro, and the energy was honed into things like that would draw the water back up from one area to another to be used when it was high demand. All these things, honestly, that and so much more was common sense. Yeah? And believe me, for example, in the 70s, yeah, because nuclear power from memory was a thing from when it came to power stations, Scotland, from at least, what was it, the 50s, Dounreay, blah, 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 various others. So, yeah, we've demonized nuclear power. We've stopped the mining of we've quite literally got trillions of tons of high quality coal in the UK. Trillions of tons, yeah? The witchcraft of, hey, let's import it. Let's ship it from another country to the UK and shut down the mines. Yeah, I mean, I know I wasn't on my own at the time. What? Seriously. And the miners spent money. Big stuff. They're the ones that got their suits clean to go to the mining club at the weekend, all the rest of it. The grafters, the communities, were doing well, yeah? Being working class back in, up until the early 80s, well, you weren't doing too bad. Seriously, you could still afford for one man, the husband, to be out working, the wife at home, looking after the children, blah, blah, blah. Much stronger communities, everybody knew each other, and that was, even in the 70s, think about this, most of water heating was based around electric immersions, yeah, with few exceptions. Seriously, there was no double glazing, there was no, central heating wasn't really a thing for most people, be assured of that, yeah, and yet even then, the bills were far cheaper. Think about this, yeah, far cheaper. And now, we've got some of the most expensive energy costs in the world. And yet, oh no, we're Gaia Mother Earth, we're back to nature. Yeah, well, despotism and serfdom and, things like that. Yeah, it's the true outcomes. But, and to sell that to the masses. To this day, to heat water by electricity is still not, by and large, the most efficient thing to do. Gas is far, on demand, bang. After all, heat it in real time. Don't get me wrong, you've got electric showers and that heats water in real time, but have you looked at the energy use as opposed to, a gas boiler, things like that. Gas boilers sort of really started kicking in from memory in about the 80s, but my God, it made such a difference. And we've got so many untapped fields all around the UK that you're not allowed to talk about. Massive gas fields. But no, let's put bird blenders on arable farmland, and then on top of that, let's put we'll call it solar farms because that gives it a cozy feel to it, on an island that's not exactly that's sunny. And then add to that, just chemtrail the skies for decades on end. Yeah. None of this should be rocket science, and maybe I should be doing more vids on, alternative energies. There was vids done decades ago in some instances that made a lot of sense. And even when you look at the history of people like Nikola Tesla, Wardenclyffe, various other things, and what was it G.P. Morgan said, unless there's a meter on that, this is not happening. Even Ayn Rand's Atlas Shrugged in 1957 laid the suggestion for what they called the motor. I mean, there is so much that the occultists know behind the scenes that, well, the willfully ignorant will suffer from not knowing about. Yeah, and we're all in this together. Gaia, Mother Earth. And just even to heat a home with confidence without it breaking the bank, without it meaning that you don't eat. I mean, seriously, the insanity of it all. It's there in plain sight. Seriously. And I'll speak to you soon.